Hey Simmers, welcome back if you have been here before. This video today is all about how to have a functional dispensary in your game in The Sims 4 with the help of the Basemental drugs mod and the Get to Work pack. So I'm gonna go over how to do that and how to make your dispensary fully legal and licensed. And if this is your type of thing, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more content. Give me a like on my video. And of course, if you have something to say, let me know in the comments. If you are familiar with the Basemental mod, then you know that getting cannabis can be a nuisance sometimes because you either have to go to the Basemental head shop, buy seeds, cure them, wait on all that, befriend a dealer, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So the quality is sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes normal. Well, the dispensary is kind of a way around that because your sim can just get good quality cannabis in the dispensary. So there are some steps you need to take to make sure that the SWAT team does not come in and shut you down. So let me go ahead and jump in. The first thing you want to do is legalize cannabis in the world you're going to have your dispensary in. So you click on any sim, I'm using Devante here, then drugs, settings, and legalize cannabis. So in this case, I'm gonna place my dispensary in Newcrest. So I'm gonna legalize in Newcrest. So all of the worlds come criminalized by default. So whenever you get a new pack, you wanna update this. So now that it's legal, I'm gonna have him purchase a retail store because the dispensary is a retail store. So you're just gonna click the business panel, bring up the business panel, then buy a retail store, and you're gonna pick the lot. Now you can build it from scratch or you can place one from the gallery. In this case, I already placed the lot. So it's in Newcrest and it is called Elevated Dispensary II. It is not stocked with cannabis yet, but it is furnished. So the display cases and everything are there. So I'm gonna show you how to get the cannabis to stock it with. And there is another step that has to be done. Even though it's legal in your world, you still have one more step that needs to be taken to make sure this dispensary is legal. So Devante has arrived at his new dispensary. I'm gonna have him transfer some funds because he needs to purchase supplies and pay his employee wages. So after he transfers the funds, the first thing he needs to do is apply for a dispensary license because without the dispensary license, your dispensary still isn't legal. So you want to click on a computer from within the dispensary. It has to be done on site. Apply for a dispensary license and your sim is just going to go to the computer and apply. And at that point, they just need to wait. So I'm going to send Devante home. So he can wait on the dispensary license because once he has it, he's going to be able to buy dispensary grade cannabis. So he's at home and it is the next day. Gonna have him get the mail because it said that the mail arrived. So we need to see if he was approved or rejected for this dispensary license. So I don't really know what the rejection looks like, but I know it can happen. It's probably for Sims who have already done something illegal, but I don't know. So anyway, he's just gonna get it out of the mailbox, put it in his inventory, and I'm gonna have him check his inventory to read this letter and see what happened. So in his inventory, he already has the certified dispensary plaque. So that means he did get approved, but he also has a letter from the government. So let's see what the letter from the government says. So it says your dispensary license has been granted. You are now eligible to order medical grade cannabis and cheap paraphernalia directly from your retail store. So now he is legal pretty much, but he does need to put the license or the plaque on the wall to make it completely legal. Otherwise he could still get in trouble. So that is a simple, just drag the plaque from out of your Sim's inventory and place it somewhere on the wall. So that's basically, again, that's gonna make it legal 100%. And then also gives him the ability to go on the computer and order dispensary supplies. So at one point you were able to get the cannabis flower in build by mode by using the hidden mode or live object cheats, but you can't do that anymore. So this is the best way, in my opinion, for your Sims to get it, unless you just like them to garden and grow it. I mean, just for fun, because some people do, but I just like them to be able to come and shop and just get cannabis very easily. So it's on the wall now, so he does have a different interaction on the computer, which is to purchase dispensary items. So I'm gonna have him go to the computer and purchase dispensary items. So the dispensary items have to be purchased from a computer in the store. So when he brings up the dispensary in the store from the computer, he gets all of these at wholesale prices. So basically he's gonna get access to rolling papers, cannabis seeds, vape pens, and several different strains of cannabis. So if you know about the Basemental head shop, you know you can't actually get bags of cannabis flower, but you can here at a discounted price. So once he orders these items, they're gonna say that he's gonna get them by mail, but actually they just go into your Sim's inventory. So they don't come through the mailbox, they go directly to his inventory. And once he has them in the inventory, you just drag and drop them wherever you want to place them. So here is the fully stocked version. So all of the items have been dragged and dropped and then placed on the counters and display shelves. After that, you're going to just want to click on them and set them for sale. So at this point, I mean, this just functions just like a normal get to work retail store. So when your items are out of stock, you can click on the sign to restock them, and you can set any item for sale. It's completely legal now. So in this store, I have cannabis flower, papers, bongs, candles, vape pens, incense, and edibles. So I have some group size edibles and individual servings of edibles, and those have all been set for sale. You can also restock those the same way you restock any other item. If you want your Sim to grow cannabis and sell it, and you want to wait for that process, you can. I prefer not to. I actually don't even really prefer to have my Sim own the shop. I prefer that they show up as a customer. But either way, it still has to be legalized and licensed unless you want some type of legal drama. But now I'm going to have Devontae hire an employee to help out around the store. You don't have to do this. Your Sim could just run the dispensary by themselves. And of course, everything here is just get to work stuff. So I'm going to hire Wiki, and everything else that you do is typical retail store stuff. Just setting items for sale, restocking items. You open and close your store from the business panel, and you can check up on your employees, assign tasks, and all of the normal stuff. And of course, interact with your customers as well. Just greet your customers, let them ask you questions, and all of that good stuff. So that's basically how you run a dispensary. So honestly, I am not a huge fan of, nor my Sims are huge fans of owning retail shops. It's really not my favorite thing. If you watched any of my other videos, you know that my Sims prefer strip clubs because it's a lot more lucrative. But if this is your thing and you like your Sim to work hard and hustle hard, that's on you. But if you don't, you can click on the business panel and click sell this store, and it's that easy. And then your Sim can show up as a customer. Or you can just place a store that has the license in it and make sure it's legal in your world, and your Sim can show up as a customer. So once they show up as a customer, it's the normal retail stuff. They just click on the items and buy them. So now that you've seen how that works, let me show you what happens when your Sim does not do this correctly, and when your Sim does not have a legal license or cannabis is not legal in your world. Now, I know that some of y'all like having drama in your game. So if you like drama, then don't legalize. Don't put the plaque on the wall, and your Sim will have some legal drama. The SWAT team will come in. See the SWAT team? They are coming in. They're gonna take everything, or as much as they can, off the shelves. I personally do not like this type of drama, so what you're seeing is not saved, because I was not going to let Devontae go into the system. I didn't want my sim really go into prison, so the game did not get saved. But yeah, they're just going to walk all through here and take everything, and then after they're done, they're just going to shut it down. So they were still shopping. They're still in there shopping while the SWAT team is going through and taking stuff. I don't know why, because I would have been gone. Look at that. So they shut it down. He still made a profit. I don't know why people were in there buying things with SWAT team taking stuff. That definitely would have been my cue. But now Devontae is getting arrested. See, he's dangling the handcuffs. He's walking outside. And then he's going to go into a rabbit hole called prison. So jail. He's actually not in prison yet. He's in jail. So I guess at some point somebody bailed him out, because a while later he's going to come back and he's out of jail. But they said he said they confiscated his belongings and he has to go to trial. So he's not completely in the clear. This dispensary is illegal, so I would suggest not trying to open again. I don't know what happens. I guess you get multiple prison sentences if you keep doing that. But I'm going to have him hire a lawyer and hope that this helps with his legal problems. Picking the mid-level attorney. I don't know if that was a good idea, but anyway, like I said, I don't like it. I don't want to do this to Devontae. I don't even know, what happens if they go to prison for a long time. Can another sim visit them? Probably not. They're just not playable, I guess, which is sad, and I'm not doing that. But look, his trial is starting. So now he's going to go off to trial into another rabbit hole. So of course, fast forward, his trial has ended. He was found guilty of a felony and the judge ruled the defendant to pay a fine and a long prison sentence starting immediately. All of that over a plant. Like, are you serious? So now he's in prison. He's not in the game. He's in there for a long time. I guess he's gonna come out a little bit different. And then you get these scenarios to decide what he's doing in prison. But yeah, y'all have fun with that if you want to. I don't like it. Well, that's all I got on this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.